Media and information environments, the world inside the screen. On a quiet Sunday morning, Michael Adler sat at his kitchen table scrolling through the news on his tablet. Article after article appeared in his feed, each one confirming the same message. The country was moving in the right direction, new policies were improving society, and critics were exaggerating problems. Michael nodded as he read. "That's what I thought," he murmured. Across town, in a small apartment above a hardware store, Thomas Berger was reading the news on his phone. His articles told a very different story. Headlines warned that the same policies Michael supported were creating economic strain and social tension. Commentators argued that leaders were ignoring serious risks. Thomas shook his head. "How can anyone support this?" he said. Neither man realized something important. Both believed they were simply reading the facts. Modern media environments rarely present information randomly. Algorithms and editorial choices tend to deliver stories that match what audiences are most likely to read, share, and agree with. Psychologists call the underlying tendency confirmation bias, the human habit of seeking information that confirms existing beliefs while ignoring or discounting contradictory evidence. This idea connects to decades of research in psychology, including work by scholars such as Leon Festinger and later media researchers who studied how belief systems shape information consumption. Over time, these patterns can create echo chambers, where similar viewpoints circulate repeatedly within the same communities. Michael worked in a design firm in the center of the city. His colleagues shared articles in group chats throughout the day. Many of them came from the same few publications, each reinforcing the idea that their political outlook represented progress and moral clarity. During lunch one afternoon, the topic turned to immigration policy. "I don't understand why people keep worrying about this," one co-worker said. "Every serious analysis shows the benefits." Michael agreed. The articles he read every day supported that conclusion. The problem was that other analyses existed, ones highlighting potential difficulties or trade-offs, but those rarely appeared in his information stream. Meanwhile, Thomas's social media feed showed the opposite pattern. His network shared stories emphasizing crime statistics, housing pressures, and cultural tensions linked to rapid demographic change. Every article reinforced the idea that the country's leaders were ignoring serious problems. For Thomas, the situation seemed obvious. "Why can't people see what's happening?" he asked a friend one evening. But the truth was that many people simply weren't seeing the same information he was. Years earlier, citizens in the same country might have watched the same nightly news broadcast and read similar newspapers. Today, the media landscape has fractured into thousands of specialized outlets, each speaking to a particular audience. Political scientist Cass Sunstein has written extensively about this phenomenon, warning that fragmented media environments can create information cocoons, where people hear only ideas that reinforce their existing worldview. In such environments, disagreement can feel shocking, not because the evidence is unclear, but because each side encounters entirely different evidence. One evening, Michael and Thomas happened to meet at a public discussion event hosted by the City Council. The topic was the very policy both men had been reading about for months. When the discussion opened to the audience, Thomas stood up first. "The government is ignoring serious risks," he said. "There are reports everywhere about housing shortages and social tensions." Michael frowned. "Every credible study I've seen says the policy is working," he replied. They looked at each other with genuine confusion. Both believed they were describing reality. Neither realized how deeply their media environments had shaped the information each of them considered trustworthy. Echo chambers do not require censorship or conspiracy. They emerge naturally when human psychology meets modern technology. People prefer information that confirms their beliefs, avoids uncomfortable contradictions, aligns with the views of their social community. Media platforms, seeking engagement and attention, often reinforce those preferences. Over time, entire communities can develop shared narratives that feel unquestionably true within the group, even while other communities see the same situation very differently. Late that night, after the event ended, Michael walked home through the quiet streets. He replayed the conversation in his mind. For the first time, he wondered whether the information he consumed every day might represent only one slice of a much larger picture. The thought made him uneasy. But it also revealed something important about the modern world. In an age of limitless information, the greatest challenge may not be access to knowledge. It may be learning how to step outside the comfortable stories our own media environments tell us. Because when societies divide into competing information worlds, debates stop being disagreements about solutions. They become disagreements about reality itself.